This is my chapter 13 video on theme. Theme is a topic. A theme ties all the elements of a story together. The example the book uses is from the story Two Kinds. And Two Kinds is about the struggle for personal identity and how we often limit ourselves by defining who we are in relation to others' expectations. And the example I use is from the story Where Are You Going, Where Have You Been? And the story is about a girl trying to find herself, and while finding herself, a guy decides to find her in a different way than was expected. My second major supporting detail is identifying themes. Identifying theme means paying attention to how the theme is addressed in a specific story. The example the book uses is Two Kinds, and the theme of youth and age in general to the theme that age does not necessarily bring wisdom while youth is being stained by worldly experience. And the example I use is from the book Where Are You Going, Where Have You Been? Or from the story Where Are You Going, Where Have You Been? And the theme is to be careful and aware of your surroundings, that anything can happen. So by that I'm saying where this girl was out trying to find herself somewhere she wasn't supposed to be trying to find herself, and instead it got her into some pretty terrible trouble that we never want to imagine, or that we always say, well, that wouldn't happen to us, but she didn't expect it to happen to her. My next supporting detail and my last supporting detail is recognizing multiple themes. When recognizing the theme, think of the theme as the melody of the song. The example the book uses is Hamlet's themes: the anguish and consequences of indecision, the roots of suicidal melancholy, the repercussions of the Oedipal conflict, the prenatal intermingling of power and corruption, or any combination of those. And the example I'm going to use is from Where Are You Going, Where Have You Been? And the multiple themes that I chose to go off of would be freedom and responsibility. Connie and her friend had the freedom to go shopping or to the movies, but they chose to go to a restaurant that they weren't allowed to be in. So they were dropped off, and they had the freedom to choose whether to do what they were supposed to do and go shopping and go to the movies, or to go to a restaurant that they were not supposed to be at. And they chose the restaurant, which shows where their responsibility was supposed to take place. So that's all I have for chapter theme.